I am at the Oregon State Fairgrounds, and I'm with Ken Graves. And Ken, what are your duties here with Fair?
Well, my wife and I are co-chairs of the Farm, Garden, and Floral Division of the Fair, and we oversee the competition of the vegetables and other plants, including, as a matter of fact, container gardening. We have a division where people can bring in their containers and display them, and there's also a cut flower arrangement category. So just about anything you can imagine. As a matter of fact, last year, a young man cut out about a 1940 dictionary, one of the big ones, and that's what he used as a container for his plantings. Of course, he won a ribbon.
That is very clever. So you can win prizes too. That's really nice.
Yes, yeah. We have 3 levels, blue, red, and white.
And so can anyone join and enter things, or is there age limits, or what about that?
Anybody can join, and there are age divisions. We have the children and young adults, and then we have the adults.
And so, you know, some friends of mine, the producers of Garden Time, grew this lovely tomato, and so I think it's beautiful, but it is also very strange too.
Yes, it is. And we have a category exactly for that, the strangest vegetable, and we've had some very strange vegetables.
And it's not just vegetables and flowers and all that, there's also a scarecrow division?
There is, as creative as you can be, and people have been very creative in the past.
So give us some points on, you know, all of those particulars, and how do we get involved in that?
Absolutely the easiest thing in the world. You go to Garden Time's website, and they have a link there with the Oregon State Fair, and it will take you to the place you need to be to enter. And if you miss that, then we will take people at the last minute when we take input on the 25th.
Right, and so I have the information right here. So on August 25th, it's next Thursday, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can bring your entries, and it's at the Columbia Hall, right here at the fairgrounds, and you want to go in through the 17th Street entrance and follow the signs, and then you'll get right here and get to Ken and his staff.
Right, and we really prefer that people register online, because that gives us the advantage of having all their paperwork done.
Sure.
But if for some reason they can't or haven't, they can register on the spot.
Ken, if people miss that date of next Thursday, there is a second date, and it actually is the 31st. It's a Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 8:30. So why a second one?
Well, there are several reasons. First of all, some people aren't ready until later. Their flower hasn't come to its full bloom, or their vegetable isn't perfect or something, and they need just a couple more days. So we do have a competition for the second half of the fair.
On the 31st, there's something else going on that day. What's that?
Well, it's Ag Court Day, and we are going to have a panel of master gardeners on stage to answer people's questions.
Well, so there's no excuses not to enter. The bounty from your garden, or the beautiful flowers from your flower garden. You can even bring a scarecrow if you're into scarecrows, and come out and participate, because it's so much fun to be a part of the fair. So don't forget to go to the website, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website, and you can fill out the paperwork and find out all the information. We'll have a wonderful fair.
Yes, thank you. And you know, I never miss learning something. Last year there were a couple plants that I've been a master gardener since 2003, and I wasn't aware of them. One of them was ground cherries. I had never heard of ground cherries, and somebody brought them in and entered them. So we learned something out of it as well.
Yeah, that is so true. So here you have all the information right here. So see you at the fair. Thanks so much, Ken.
Thank you.